In a lush, sunlit valley, there was a farm that stretched as far as the eye could see. It was a place of laughter, hard work, and love. The father, a kind man with gentle eyes, watched over the fields with a heart full of pride for all he had built. He had two sons, one hard-working, the other, well, a bit restless. One day, the younger son went to his father with a bold request. "Father," he said, "I want my share of the inheritance now. I want to explore the world, to live life on my own terms." The father was heartbroken, but he granted his son's request, giving him his portion of the inheritance. The young son packed his belongings and, without looking back, left his father's home. His heart pounded with excitement. He had dreams of luxury and freedom, of adventure and endless fun. When he arrived in a bustling city, everything was exactly as he had imagined. The lights, the sounds, the people, it was a new and thrilling world. He spent his money freely, buying fine clothes, feasting, and surrounding himself with people who seemed like friends. But as time passed, the young man's money ran out. One by one, his so-called friends disappeared. And soon, he was left alone in a cold, empty city with nowhere to go. Desperate, he found a job feeding pigs in the countryside. It was dirty, lonely work, and he was so hungry that even the food the pigs ate looked good to him. One day, he looked around at his situation and realized, even my father's servants have enough food. Here I am, starving. I will go back to my father and ask to be one of his servants. His heart was filled with both hope and fear as he turned toward home. With each step he took, he rehearsed his apology. "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am not worthy to be called your son. Please take me back as a servant." Meanwhile, his father was watching the road, as he did every day, hoping for his son's return. And when he saw him in the distance, he ran, yes, he ran, to embrace him. The young man began to say, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you," but his father hugged him tightly, as if he would never let him go. The father turned to his servants and said, "Bring the best robe and put it on him. Prepare a feast, for my son was lost, and now he is found." But not everyone was happy. The older brother, who had been working hard in the fields, was upset. Why should he get a celebration after everything he did? The father went to his older son and said, "My son, you are always with me, and all that I have is yours. But we must celebrate, because your brother was lost and is found." Hearing his father's words, the older brother's heart softened. He looked at his father, then at his brother, realizing that this was a moment of joy and healing. And so, the family was reunited, filled with love and joy. It was a day of forgiveness, a reminder that love always welcomes us home. The prodigal son learned that even after losing his way, he could find his way back home. And that, sometimes, a second chance is all we need.